an archway. Now, originally I had just like made a cube down here, put it up here, and then hold on. Well, I guess let me demonstrate. Put a cube here, up to there, whatever, and just imagine this flat right now. I'm not trying to do anything crazy like that. You would kind of maybe do something like this, but then like over here would be messed up, and you can compensate by like bringing it down a little bit, like right there, but you still miss a good portion of it. So I was racking my brain on how to actually make it because you cannot, I will repeat, you cannot um, just take this and duplicate it and then use the duplication and name it the right here and use it as the thing, because this whole way right here, this archway will be covered with triangulations and stuff. You have to do it more simpler, or you have to allow Unreal to actually make a complicated collision for you, which takes all the polygons. It's like I said, about the same as duplicating it and just making it like that and then naming it or whatever. But like my issue with that is on this Graybox stuff, it really don't matter. It truthfully don't matter. I'm going overboard on this. I know I am, but I feel like doing this allows me to understand more of the collision stuff. And like I said, just doing this, I've pretty much learned how to do a nice, really nice collision, really low poly. I mean, and it's even lower on here. Like I ain't got all the, like I mean I have all the stuff, but some of it don't have like the little edge right here and potentially these other edges or whatnot. But keeping it very low and still keeping the shape of this so you could pass through or whatever. And like I said, honestly, you could feel that it's overboard, but I don't, because I want to learn how to do the collisions for objects and stuff. And my biggest goal with this was to understand the scale and all this other stuff, and so I could gray block stuff and make it look pretty decent. Because I think a lot of people, a lot of the dudes that I watch, like on like world building and gray blocking and stuff, say that a lot of people don't really gray block, at least from what I'm to understand. And I would like to kind of be the exception on that, at least in the indie scene. Now, maybe some people do, I don't know. But I would like to gray block. I actually like the aspect of gray block, and it seems really nice. But I cannot gray block in Unreal. I'm not using the modeling tools, and no, it's not a thing that I can't learn the modeling tools. I've went in there and learned some of them, but why? Why do I want to learn a second modeling application? It is counterintuitive, at least for me, anyways. Like, I know how to do everything in Blender. I have learned how to keep the scale. All this stuff does come in as scale. And I didn't even have to change my centimeters to meters or whatever. I've left it default. And I've just learned the conversion in my head. So either way it goes, I mean, I would much rather use Blender for everything. I mean, it's quicker, it's easier, it's less clunky. Like I don't know. I feel like fucking Unreal's stuff is kind of clunky in a way for me, anyways. I mean, yes, it does. I've seen people like using a feature kind of like box cutter in it, but I mean, oh, it's just I don't like it. I don't like it. That's just my take, but went on a little too long. All right, here we are in Unreal. Um, I brought in my models. Yeah, this is another one that I did. This is the first test that I did, making sure it worked properly. And it does obviously. And let's do this one. I can go under it nicely. So, okay. Well, at that rate, that just tells me that I've got the collision down pretty good, at least in the terms of these simple models. But like I've stated earlier, it's they're gonna be beveled and stuff potentially whenever they're finished products or whatnot. But I still think you could use these low collisions for those, because I think I've used it before, at least tried it, but still yet more testing for me is required. Oh, and I forgot to test this. Oh, that works cool. That idea works really nice then. Alright, cool. But, yeah, just a small update on the actual work, because I know I released a video talking, but that was just more of a rant. This one's kind of more close to kind of what I'm doing, at least in the terms of working. I really just want a Graybox and get all the models. And I think, like I said, I don't know if I've said it, I do not like Unreal's modeling. It's over and cumbersome, and I'd much rather do it in Blender. Plus, it helps me keep a better scale in Blender. I'm making all my assets in Blender, not Unreal. So, might as well keep it in Blender.